Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Good Hang. Boy, we have a superstar, a pop star, an incredibly talented, wonderful woman named Reneé Rapp joining us today. We're so excited to have Reneé here. We are going to talk about so many things. We're going to talk about falling in love. We're going to talk about standing up to bullies. We're going to listen to her new music, which is incredible. Her record, Bite Me, is coming out at the end of the summer, and her new single, Leave Me Alone, is out now. It's so good, and we're going to talk about what it means to make music during these times. It's fun and funny, and I can't wait for you to listen. And we start these podcasts the same way all the time. We try to get our guests' friends or fans or people who want to give me a question to ask our guest on the line. And today we have Cara Delevingne, beautiful actress, model, director, gal about town, a total delight. And Cara is joining us from Paris, and she's going to tell me what to ask Reneé. Hi, Cara. This episode is brought to you by Uber Eats. Summer is almost here, and you can now get almost anything you need for your sunny days delivered with Uber Eats. What do I mean by almost? Well, you can't get a summer blockbuster delivered, but you can get a block of cheese. A cabana? That's a no. A banana? That's a yes. A day of sunshine? No. A box of fine wines? Yes. Uber Eats can definitely get you that. I'm very excited to use Uber Eats this summer. I'm going to order grapes, and then I'm going to put them in the freezer, and then I'm going to have frozen grapes, and I'm going to feel very classy and very refreshed. Get almost anything delivered with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age. Please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Hello?
Cara?
Hi!
Hi! How are you? It's nice to meet you.
Have we never met?
I mean, I feel like perhaps I've walked past you at an event.
And I've never stopped you and hugged you?
Not yet, but now. But
Like,
now.
how rude. Like, I feel like I adore you, and I'm such a huge fan, and I feel like I know you so well because I think Parks and Rec probably saved my life during COVID. So, like, I feel like I know you. So if I'd seen you, I would have run up to you and probably kissed your feet, if I'm going to be real with you. I just got back from work, so I'm just getting into my hotel room, and then I will sit down.
Of course, take
to
your
have this
time.
conversation.
We have people doing these Zooms from restaurant bathrooms, from set, from cars. So,
Oh, perfect. I'm talking to Amy Poehler. I'm on her podcast. My girlfriend's a big fan. She's freaked out. She doesn't understand. I would tell the camera, but she's naked.
oh my God, that's how I imagine your life. That's exactly how I
We love
imagine
the
your life.
podcast. Yes, I know. We do good hang. We are good at. We're the best hang.
Okay, so we're talking to the great Reneé Rapp today.
Who?
Exactly. Just
My
be
favorite.
your favorite. And I know,
My favorite.
can you tell me how you guys met?
I literally don't even think we've known each other that long, but through my old manager was like, I always want to be behind the camera in as many ways possible, and I think music videos is a great way of doing that. And he was like, would you be interested in directing a video for Reneé Rapp? And I was like, yeah, obviously. Let's talk though. Let's get on the phone. And what I realized about Reneé, again, for someone who is nearly 10 years younger than me, she is a consummate professional. Her voice can just like break me to the floor while also like lift my spirits. But also when you've worked with someone who's a musician, who's also an actor, and who's so brilliant and just can like take direction, take notes, be spontaneous. Yeah, she's so good at that.
Okay. And then my question to you is, what do you think I should ask Reneé today? There's a lot I know about her, but I want to hear what you think.
I had so many questions that I wanted to ask, and then I realized a lot of people won't understand the questions. So for everyone, the questions that I wanted to ask her, number one was, if she was a drag king, so not a drag queen for the people that don't know that, drag king, so dresses in drag as a man, what would her drag name be?
Great.
Very important. What would yours be?
Okay, let me think about this. Well, I'm going to think about the old trick where you sometimes take the street you grew up on and your first pet name, So mine would be Bradley Algonquin.
Hot.
So,
I can imagine the dance you're doing too. Like,
so my guy I think would probably be a
liquidy.
professor, like some kind of professor.
Hot.
With a mustache.
With braces, a bow tie?
Yeah. And he's just like, he's just kind of like sternly telling you to get your work done.
Obsessed. Disciplinarian.
Professor Algonquin?
I can't claim this one, but a drag king is called Clit Eastwood, which I just think is just... Come on.
Incredible.
I wish I'd made that up. It's not mine. I don't know what mine would be, but I'm not the one being asked questions. And the other question would be, if Reneé had to be in a girl band, like the Spice Girls, it doesn't matter how many people of female singers, rappers, whoever, dead or alive, who would it be? Honestly, that's the hardest question, I think.
Oh, that's such a good question. Reneé is going to be so happy that we talked today, I think, because, these are always surprises. So
fuck Reneé. Any excuse to talk to you, Emmy. Good hang. Anytime.
Thank you. You're the
best. Could have been for anyone.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I love Reneé. I'm so glad it was no toys.
Okay, well, just come back next week and we'll just talk about whoever that is.
I will. I'm going to find a job to do so I can just come and talk about it.
Yes, please. I would love that.
That's how it works. Okay.
Thank you so much for your time. Bye. Reneé, I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so excited.
I've been listening to your, I've been lucky enough to listen to your, can we listen to your song right now?
Please.
Okay.
Of course.
I love this song. Is it weird to listen to your music?
I mean, I'm forced to listen to it a lot. So, no, it's not weird.
Is this your first single?
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
It's so good.
Thanks.
It's got like a Runaways Joan Jett
Yeah.
vibe.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I know I like it.
And it's very crunchy.
Thanks, dude. Thanks. I'm partial.
It's so good to like music.
100%.
I really like
Of
your
course.
music.
Thank you. It's very sweet.
I really like your
Thank
music.
you. Thanks. I'm glad that you like it. It would be shit if you hated it.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell you.
You
know what I mean?
Me.
But it's this record is so good. Congratulations.
Thanks.
We're going to talk all about it.
Thanks.
How are you today? How are you feeling today?
Good.
Reneé Rapp.
Yeah.
I first met you without you meeting me. So I guess I should say I first saw you on Tina Fey's phone.
Love. I mean, that's kind of like a sick thing for me to know that that's where you've first seen me. I'm like, oh my God, that's so cute.
I saw, Tina said, listen to this woman sing, basically, and played a video of you singing. And we both kind of watched it together in awe, as I imagine a lot of people do when they first hear you sing.
Thanks.
And you were, I think you were already hired maybe at that point to do Mean Girls, which was, give us a sense of what time that was. What year was that?
Probably 2019.
Right. And you were how old?
19.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you remember around that time about getting that part?
I was just like so entitled. I was just so entitled. I was just like, yeah, okay. Sure thing.
You were like, I got it, nailed it.
Yeah.
What, do you remember the audition?
Yeah, totally.
What was it like?
I auditioned a bunch of times. And when I first auditioned, I remember I was like, I need to dress really girly. And at that time in my life, I was like, I was dressing horrifically. First of all, I was
what do you
dressing
mean?
like an infinity scarf, a legging. Like I was like my like.
And you're telling me those are not cool?
No. Like I love a little like small infinity scarf, like tiny knit. Yeah, but that was just like I don't know. I was just dressing crazy. I'd also like just started making money. So I discovered like athleisure and I was like a musical theater person who was moving to New York. And I was like, fuck, you guys all wear these little fucking Lululemon skirts.
Right.
Assholes. I got to get one. So I was dressing crazy. So I was like, all right, I got to dress the part.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked so terrible. And I remember being like, I can't walk in these heels. And this skirt is like making my ass sweat so crazy. I have to go home. And I did a terrible, terrible first audition.
It's true. The wrong clothes can ruin.
Fuck you up.
Yeah, big time.
Fuck you up.
Yeah.
I hated it. So then the next audition I went back, changed clothes, wore some pants, skinny jeans. That was nice. And I looked less bad, did better.
What did you sing for your audition? Do you remember?
No, but I remember that an ex-boyfriend picked it out for me. Yeah, because I was like, he was a musical theater major in college and just smarter than I was. And he was like, oh, I think I said something. I was like, I'm going to sing like a Beyonce song. And he was like, what the fuck for? He's like, cool. But at that time, it wasn't like, the girls weren't doing pop like I think they are now.
Yeah.
And he gave me something. Fuck, I don't remember.
He was like, sing something from HMS Pinafore.
Literally. He was like Pirates of
Joseph's
Penzance.
Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Exactly. So I remember I did that. And then after that, the auditions I went back, I just had to sing songs from the show. And that was way fucking easier.
Yeah.
Because I hate having to make decisions.
Written by the great Jeff Richmond. Let's give it up for Jeff
know.
Richmond,
I love
who's
Jeff
an incredible musician and Tina's husband and my friend for many years. He's so talented.
There are no two people cuter. It's kind of outrageous.
They are a power couple.
It is kind of outrageous.
And I am not the biggest fan of musicals. Sorry. I like them. I don't love
That's
them.
okay. I'm not either,
I
to be
loved
clear.
the Mean Girls musical. I love the music in
It's
it.
really fun.
Yeah.
It's really, really fun.
What
and the
was
music
it like
really good.
doing a Broadway show? And how many shows did you end up doing before COVID hit?
I mean, it was super fucking hard. I don't know. I did like 6.5 months. So I did like half of what would have been my like contract. Just like did a ton of fucking shows. You just do literally so many. Holy shit.
And the hardest part of your day is at the end of your day.
Absolutely. Actually, do you know what? No, the hardest part of my day was like the mental game of waking up and waiting the entire day.
Yeah.
And planning your entire life around doing a show at night.
And I know you identify
Gay.
You identify gay. Yes. We're going to talk about that.
No, go ahead. Rude. Yeah.
But you identify as a musician and singer in many ways more than an actor, right? Is that true?
I think so.
Okay. But I do want to just talk about the Jimmy Awards.
Please.
Because
Please.
for people who don't know what the Jimmy Awards are, what are they for people who've never seen them?
The most intense, hormonal, scary.
Yeah.
Scary, really intense. And I don't say that about other people. I mean that more about like myself. Like I was a fucking terror. I didn't make a friend the entire week.
So they're a high school competition.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, actually. So what it is a high school theater. I'm like
You
scary.
went way in.
Yeah.
okay.
No, it's a high school theater competition.
All across the country.
Yes, correct.
And everyone kind of competes. And a lot of like very famous people have been discovered through the Jimmy Awards, you being one of them. Do you feel like you were discovered because you did the Jimmy Awards? Like in many ways,
I feel like, I mean, it definitely gave me like leverage because I was like just kind of an asshole. And I was like, you guys are going to pay attention to me whether you like it or not.
Yeah, you were really feeling like that's when I watch your performance on it, that is definitely what I feel is this vibe of I've arrived and I'm ready. You felt that then?
Like, yeah, definitely.
Have you always been this kind of person, Reneé? Like, if you had some kind of inner compass that like tells you you have?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Where do you think that comes from?
I literally have no idea. Like from inception to now, same way, like always. And don't get me wrong, like I think my parents have those qualities, absolutely. But like even before, you know, when you're like a little tiny thing and you start to sort of like take on parts of your own personality, and as those become, you know, what they are, I was always like just like super driven, crazy, like little bit angry and like ready to go.
And do you think you like, this is a little woo-woo, but do you think you've lived before? Do you think you've been here before? Because that's a very, it's like, did you think you arrived with some, like, are you a reincarnated?
Nah, there's no way, because I wouldn't have come back. I'd be like, I'm not doing this shit again. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit again.
No, this is your first time?
Gotta be.
You're so centered.
Gotta be.
From a young age, you know who you are.
Definitely. I think I'm just very, like, I just always been very feisty.
Yeah.
But also when I was, like, being born, I guess. When I was being born and, like,
when I was there being born.
When I was, like, shooting out.
Yeah.
My mom, like, chose my first and last name to be, arguably, chose my first and last name to both have, like, R's. So she was like, alliteration, just in case she wants to be a pop star. Like, before I was born, which is so fucking head ass and is so conceited. And I'm obsessed with the way she did it. I'm like, thank you, God.
She gave you a pop star name
Like,
just in case, because Reneé Rapp is a huge pop star name.
It's a really good one.
And Reneé Rapp is a huge pop star. Do you remember the moment when you sang or when you watched people realize that you had an exceptional voice? You have an exceptional voice, beautiful voice that can do so many things. And everybody says like, oh, my kid's a good singer. My daughter loves to sing, whatever. But there is always a moment where somebody sings and everyone looks at each other and says, like, holy shit, she's really good. Do you remember a moment where you or someone locked in and knew, your ambition and talent were matching?
Mm-mm. It didn't match for a very long time.
Really?
No. I don't think. Well,
are you hard on yourself?
100%. But also, my parents were never like, my kid's a fucking star.
Yeah.
They were like I would like come off of like a stage, or even like I played a lot of sports growing up, come off the field, like court, whatever. And they'd be like, you know where you messed up? Mm-hmm. And I'd be like, I'm 5. This is crazy. This is crazy. But also my dad has relative pitch, so he's very musically inclined.
What does that mean, relative pitch?
So basically, like, if I was flat, he'd know. Like, he has a really good ear. Mm-hmm. He has a really, really good ear. So he was always like, you know where you were flat, right? So I was like, fuck.
So they were really getting you trained. Like, are you trained, or did you ever do any musical training? Like any?
I did, I was in choir.
Yeah.
I was in choir. I took piano lessons when I was a kid, but they gave me panic attacks. I got very stressed and I would start crying. So I stopped.
Good.
Got rid of that. But I feel like choir was like how I learned kind of how to like blend. So I don't want to say like, no, I have no training.
What were you? Were you alto, soprano? What were you in your? I was an alto in choir.
You have the hardest lines.
Thank you.
You have the hardest lines. Yeah.
Because altos sing like they're far away from the choir and singing a different song.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
They're just like, and I will.
Absolutely.
Tell. Yeah. And the sopranos, or what were you? Were you soprano?
I was a soprano.
Congrats.
As a soprano. Thank you. But also sopranos are bitches. Like,
yeah,
if you're like a soprano, everybody's
like, oh, congratulations.
Yeah,
you get to sing the song.
Right, exactly.
The altos have to sing some weird dirge that is underneath
not
the
even,
song.
Of course. It's like, the All I Want for Christmas is, what the fuck?
Yes.
Alto line.
Okay, what is it?
It's just like,
okay, you sing the
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and I like, it's the same shit the whole song. And that's exactly what being an alto in a choir is. And then occasionally having to memorize the most difficult line of music
that has nothing to do with what the song is.
Couldn't be less. It is so confusing.
And you know what happens when those altos go away? The song falls apart. You
have like a very shrill, pitchy soprano and like tenor boys who are like not at all developed yet.
Yes.
Singing like shit.
Yeah.
The altos
they're
are
the
gone,
bottom of the pyramid.
Gone.
The altos are like when you do the cheerleader pyramid. If all those bottom gals decided to just leave.
What do you do when the bottoms are gone?
We always say that.
What are you going to do when the bottoms are gone? Nothing to top.
Nothing to top.
Nothing
to top if the altos are removed.
Nope, that's why my girlfriend needs me.
That's it, right.
She needs me.
it's interesting. What I'm realizing is I'm asking you these like technical questions, but I'm realizing how you come to singing is very intuitive. It's like what you're feeling in the moment.
Totally.
So do you do vocal warm-ups?
No.
Incredible.
Hate. Can't do it.
What?
Don't like them. Don't like them. Makes me too anxious. Puts me in my head. Anytime I've ever done a warm-up before a performance, I have done so shit.
That is so interesting. I can understand that because it then becomes very important.
Yeah, and I'm like thinking about it, and I'm thinking about the like different technicalities or whatever in my voice, and that's not how I learned how to sing. So I don't think whenever I try and do that, it's kind of like going back on the actual thing that I know how to do.
How did you learn how to sing? How would you describe it?
Listen to Beyonce, tried to match it. Like, genuinely. Yes. Like, I was like, well, this is it.
Yeah.
So I gotta do that.
Yes.
You know?
You let music come from all around you, and you brought music in, and you're less concerned about trying to be
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Have you met and talked to Beyonce?
I have met I have met Beyonce.
Would you like to tell us how?
I was forced.
Okay.
I was forced.
Management?
No. By one of my best friends who is like she will always introduce me to someone. Always. She's like, you must. And for Beyonce, she was like, this is your like hero. Like this is your everything.
Set the scene. Where were you?
So we were at a party after I just told everybody at this Oscars party that Nemo was the best film ever made. And they're like, cool, she's going to work for a long time. and we went to an after party, and I was with like 2 or 3 of my really good friends. And my friend Cara is like the best person to have out with you because she is like your biggest cheerleader ever.
Is that like, Cara Delevingne?
Yes. She will take... she just like will literally she'll be like, Reneé, I gotta like hold you for a sec. Like she's like one of the greatest friends on planet Earth, but knows how much I love Beyonce and is really fearless about it. And I was like, oh my fucking God. I was like, Beyonce's literally
standing
here. That's so crazy. And the whole day she had been saying, she was like, we're just gonna introduce you to her. Like they invited you. Like it's okay. Like she like you guys like I'm sure that she loves you. I was like, no. Like, we really should, like, tone it down. And I was
Did you see her
drunk.
in the room?
Yep. No, definitely.
Okay, you had some liquid courage. She was in the room.
Yeah, she was in the room and very blonde. And I think, like, probably the most beautiful person I've ever seen in real life ever. And I love my girlfriend, but, like, she knows you don't compete where you can't compare. And I
like that saying.
Can't like what are you gonna do? You put anyone in a category with Beyonce, it's going down. So
sure.
Cara was like, you must say hi to her. I'm like getting so anxious talking about it. It makes me I'm like I could vomit. She was like, you have to. And I was like, you walk me up there, bitch, and I will kill you. I'll kill you in front of everybody here.
But it sounds like you meant the opposite.
The truth is I didn't.
You didn't.
Oh, she dragged me. And I was like having such a visceral reaction. I was like, this is my hero. I can't do this. I would never even like want to bother her or anything. And and she was like, oh my God, hi. I was like, you don't have to do that. It's okay. Love you. Lovely to meet you.
You got really sleepy?
And I just was like, I like couldn't look at her at all.
Sure.
I also was super, I love to have a good time, and I was gone. So I was like, hey, so nice to meet you. Thanks for having us. Like, you know.
You like basically, you hurried her along.
Oh, she didn't get a word in edgewise. I was like, I gotta go. And she was like, oh, it's so lovely. I said, no, don't even worry about that. You just have a good night, ma'am. I'm gonna head on out.
You're like, we're gonna get you in the car now, and we're gonna get you home. Because
I turned around maybe 3 feet, middle of a party, screamed, top of my lungs. Turned around in the car, and I was like, ah!
And she was still very close.
Yeah, she was super close. I could have walked a bit further, but I was like, I can't do this. It was the greatest night of my life.
Do you want
So
do you want to
awesome.
meet her again? And do you think you'll be cooler when you? No, that's it.
We
You're
can't talk.
good. We can't talk.
We
I know
can't
what you
talk.
mean. Like sometimes you just don't want to meet.
I can't.
It's too much.
Also, she'll be like, this woman just screamed like 2 feet away from me. And I'll be like, I totally did. I'm so sorry. Like, how could I ever do that around your ears?
She probably is used to people like hearing people.
Totally.
Yeah.
Tweak.
After they meet her for sure.
Yeah.
I once met Prince at SNL.
Oh.
He came off stage after doing a sound check and walked past me, and I said, "How was your summer?" That was what I said to him.
What did he say?
He was like, he just went like, "Hey," you know, like, can you imagine that being the question you asked Prince?
Yeah.
Terrible.
No, it's good.
Okay, let me talk about your album. Okay, because this music, your record. What's the name of your record?
Bite me.
Amazing.
Yeah. I kind of forgot. I was like, yep, got it. Yeah.
Okay, Bite Me. So incredible. And it is very, I was talking to you when we were, hold on, I got to play the song.
Go.
Because,
girl. Stream my shit.
yeah, okay, so that's what music is you stream it now.
I guess.
Yeah, you just stream it now. It's funny that you say cannonball. Sorry.
You're so cute. No, please don't.
Hold on,
apologize.
Nana needs to listen to it again. Hold
No,
on, Nana.
go girl. Come on, Nana.
It's funny. Come on, Nana. Let's go. Nana's get on up. No, but you know what's funny that you say cannonball in it? Because it did have a Breeders vibe. Like there's a heavy, like PJ Harvey vibe. Like, and what I like about your music is I feel like I'm in conversation with you. You're in conversation with us.
Totally. I mean, hopefully, yeah.
And there's not to get too, but I did, I don't always do research on the guests because, like,
I understand.
Because I'm like, it's okay.
Of course.
But I did listen to all of your songs many, many times.
Oh my God, thank you.
And so I want everyone to know that. But no, but
no, I
the
did
two
it.
songs the one, Why Is She Still Here? And I Can't Be Around You Anymore?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Those two songs, everyone listen to those two. They
Thanks.
feel like they're from the perspective of two women in the same, like it's very cool coupling those two songs. They're great songs.
Thank you. They're like some of my favorites.
And
that is true. They're kind of A and B to each other.
Right? One is like, why is she still here? What's going on?
Right,
and
get
the
the
other
bitch out.
is, there's something going on.
Yeah.
We can't really handle. And I Can't Be Around You Anymore that's a killer song.
Thank you. I'm obsessed with that song. I love that song.
And that's a good example, I feel like, of where you're able to show restraint, because you have to kind of sing it. You're singing it in a way that really makes us feel really feel it deeply. It's so good.
Thanks. It's really that's
going to be a late night driving song for a lot of people. It
is for me.
Yeah,
100%.
and it's going to be the kind of song that people send to each other, like, "Hey," and they're just going to send it and be like, "I can't see you anymore because we have too much chemistry."
Hey, God, EXO. They're like, we're actually.
I mean,
out.
is there anything hotter than being like, we can't see each other anymore?
So hot.
Yeah, it's like we literally
be hotter.
can't. You have to leave me alone.
Of course. So then you have to see that person again.
Yeah.
Must all the time.
You can't. You have to, but you can't.
Of course.
It's too dangerous.
It's forbidden.
Yes.
It's forbidden.
Romeo and Juliet.
Damsel.
Babe.
Fuck.
Balcony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking
Suicide.
of balcony, suicide.
Balcony, suicide. Watch it.
Speaking of love.
Suicide.
Speaking of love,
Mhm.
how did you meet your girlfriend?
Similarly locked her in my house. Kind of same thing to Beyonce.
Toa Bird, for people who don't know, an
Yeah.
incredible
The
musician,
best.
opened for you and was kind of discovered online, right? Like
Totally.
was performing and doing videos like during the pandemic online.
Yes. Yeah. We always joke around that we're like the two TikTok signings at our label. I had known of her for like the longest time because she's super talented and is really sexy. And so obviously I knew of her. And
Because all the sexy, you clock all the sexy
Yeah,
people.
I have like a Rolodex. I got a list. And like, who's hot? Got it. But yeah, I just always like thought she was just so fucking cool. And I had asked one of my best friends to introduce me to her. And yeah, I was like, you have to introduce me to her. He was like, I don't know if she's like in a place in her life where she's like wanting to like meet anyone. I was like, I really couldn't give a fuck less. I'm not either, but I'm gonna meet her.
Yeah.
We need to at least be friends.
Yeah. You were like, there's something about her that feels.
Yeah. I was like I need to know her like super bad. And so then he introduced me to her and she was so fucking mean to me. And I was like,
wait, in what
hot.
way? You liked that?
Loved it. But she's scary. She's
Reneé.
like, yeah. Well, she's like from the UK, so like her humor is also super different.
Right,
But
she
she was
has an
also
accent.
just such a bitch.
Like, what did she say?
Well, I was like, I've heard so much about you. And she was like, why are you talking so much about me then? And I was like,
she's really negging you.
yeah, I was like, oh my God. And then speaking of negging, the next time we talked, we were talking about Cars, because I love Cars, and also the movie. Good animated film. Holy shit.
I always say,
holy shit.
I always
so
say
good.
that Larry the Cable Guy should have been nominated for an Oscar.
I mean, it's incredible.
His performance as Tow Mater is
unfucking real.
incredible.
It is unfucking real.
And I hear laughter, and that's rude because
it's true.
It is true. His performance is incredible in Cars.
No, it's stunning.
Agree.
It's stunning. I just rewatched Cars 2 recently. I cried in bed, obsessed with it. But anyway, how the fuck? Oh, okay. So we were talking about cars, and she was telling me what kind of car she drove at the time, and I was like, oh, that's so interesting. I wouldn't like peg you for someone who would drive a car. And she looked at me, or who would drive a car, who would drive that kind of car, and she was like, oh, you don't want to peg me? And I was like, oh my fucking God. I was a freak. I was like, I am so confident and so like
she went over the top. She topped a top.
She literally topped a top. She out-flirted me.
She tip-topped a top.
She tiptoed on my top.
You like confidence.
Love.
Okay.
Love.
And what would be, okay, so she's super confident, and then you're like, okay, now she's a challenge.
Yeah, of course. I was like, now I'm like, you want me so bad. Just say it. You want me.
That is true.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. And so then you started dating.
Yeah, then we started dating.
And then who said I love you first?
She told me, I'm so sorry, babe, but she told me we were sat on the beach and
incredible.
High out of our minds.
Okay.
Sorry. And I was so beyond in love with her. Like, I've never been so scared to like fall in love with somebody in my life. I was like, oh Jesus. I was like, we're either gonna get married or I can never speak to her again. Like, it's like that kind of like, I just am so, I like worship her. I think she's perfect. And
yeah,
she was like, I think I'm falling in love with you. And I literally didn't answer, didn't say a word. I'm on shrooms. The sun is setting. I'm like, it's a bit cold. There's like a TikToker behind us that I'm obsessed with.
Who? Which one?
Her name is Flossie Baby.
Oh, I know Flossie Baby.
She couldn't be more hilarious.
She was behind you during it?
She's behind us on the beach, but I can't say anything to her because I'm like, Flossie, she doesn't know me at this point.
Yeah, a lot going on.
Yeah, we know each other now because I broke everything down to her on Toa's birthday because I invited her. I said, you don't understand what a big part of our lives you are.
Aww.
Flossie Baby. I'm obsessed with her. And so To was telling me this, and I was like, but I was high, distracted by Flossie Baby. So I was like, there's no way she just said this to me. And what if I'm receiving it wrong because of things that are impairing my thought process?
And natural plants.
So I didn't say anything. And I said, repeat one more time. And she was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I was like, sorry. Let me lock back in. I love you too. Like, I was like, of course. And it was the craziest.
I love you too, of course.
Love you too,
Babe, I
girl.
love you too, of course, girl.
Honey, you're so cute. And yeah, I was just like, I'm obsessed with you. And Flossie Baby's here too. It was awesome. It was so fun. It was so fun.
Wow. So it really feels like real, true, beautiful love. I love love.
Yeah,
that's
me
so
too.
great.
Yeah.
And what is it like working together? You guys have been on, like, do you tour together now still?
We did. I mean, we'll go out for shows for
Will
the
she
other
be playing
person.
with you for any of these shows that you're going to do?
100%.
Wow. What's that like?
100%.
How do you stay in love and work together? It's not always easy.
No, I mean, I think I just respect her so much as a musician that I am kind of always looking to her. Like, seeking her approval kind of sounds like she's doing something really terrible to me. But like, I'm
respect
always,
her.
like I want to know, I really respect her opinion.
Yeah.
I really respect her opinion. And I think she has amazing taste. And I think that there are so many things and ways that she's so much smarter than me. And I love having that in a partner because I want to learn from her all the time. But there have also been times where like we've worked in sessions together and we're writing for each other's projects, and she's super fun to write with, so easy to collaborate with, and I don't think I'm as much like that for her because we were writing, and God bless her, we like left, and I was like, you seem a bit upset with me, and she was like, no, I don't think you needed to like nitpick my vocals all that much. And I was like, got it. So what had happened was I was like trying to vocal produce her on like a demo for like the better part of an hour and a half. And I was like, again.
You were like, I can tell when you're a little flat.
Yeah. I said, sorry, do you know where you were wrong? She was like,
wrong?
Cool. So I don't know if she wants to work with me again. but I love working with her.
Yes.
Love working with her. I don't think I'm maybe the person for her, which I totally get. I'm a bit neurotic.
It's funny. You are a bit neurotic. You don't seem neurotic.
In like a studio setting.
Okay.
I'm pretty insufferable to be around.
You want to get it right.
Yeah, it's gotta be it.
The two of you are very, very sweet together and very,
Thanks.
very like, I know that the people that are fans of yours like already know this, but you're very sweet example, I think, of like a beautiful young lesbian couple that are very open and very loving in real time. And it goes back to, I think, Reneé, something that's very special about you, which is you very generously like shared in many ways with the world your own journey about how you wanted to identify. And I'm thinking about this story that I heard when you did SNL. And you were working with the writer Celeste. And do you want to tell that story?
I mean, it's the best.
It's the incredible story.
It's the best. Celeste and a couple of other people had written into the skit that I was doing. They're like, okay, we're gonna call you a little bisexual intern. And at that time, I was like very like publicly bisexual. I had been for a very long time. And like in private, I was like talking with my girlfriend and a lot of my friends for the last maybe like 8 months before that of being like, I actually like don't really feel very like bi at the moment. I feel like very much like a lesbian, and like it feels so nice, and like that word feels amazing and feels very like euphoric for me. So I was like, do you think that we could just change it to like gay? Because I was honestly a little, I don't know, like labeling yourself publicly is really, really, really empowering. And also I think can be kind of intimidating because you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, this feels so good for me right now. And I don't want to go by something that doesn't feel correct, but I'm also gonna like give myself the willingness to be like, what if in 10 years I don't like that identity either, and I just wanna, I don't know, like what if in 10 years I'm completely different in terms of my identity and sexuality or like my gender expression, anything like that. Or if I decide to be a really nice person, then I want to be like, wait, I'm fucking nice now. Right? I want to have the grace to be able to change from being a bitch to being a sweetheart. So whatever. But yeah, I was just like, maybe like gay, I don't know. And Celeste was like, fuck yeah, like literally whatever you want. And I was like, okay. And I fucking love Celeste. And then I was talking to Bowen about it, and I was like, I kind of just want to be like slur. No, I kind of just want to be like lesbian. I was like, I'm just gonna kind of do it. And I called Toa, and then I was like, babe, I think I'm just gonna like rip. Like, I think it like feels good. Also to like come out as a lesbian on like SNL is like pretty cunty. I was like, I'm gonna do it for sure.
Yeah.
And I was also like, okay, I'm probably going to disappoint a lot of people who felt like they connected with like the very openly bisexual part of me. And I'm also probably going to piss a lot of other people off. And I was like, okay, what else do I live to do other than like cause like a controversy? sue me. Like, fine. Okay, what a big fucking problem. So then I wanted to do it, and Bowen and Celeste and everybody were like, hell yeah.
What's been the feedback? How did it feel to do it, and what did anything change after you did it?
I mean, I kind of just like didn't even like look online afterward because I was like,
How did it feel
care.
in your life, in your real life?
Amazing.
Yeah.
So fucking good. Like, so fucking good. I think also just like being from somewhere incredibly rural, you know, I don't know, like you don't like, it's just like, it's like fucking like MAGA town where I grew up at. And like it always has been. And it's probably better now than it was when I was a kid. Or it's 10 times worse in so many ways. So I think for me, I was like, it was really interesting because I think a lot of the people who I grew up around who are incredibly homophobic are very supportive of me now that I am like a public person, because I think the idea of fame and wealth can sometimes trump hate if it's close in proximity, which is really fucking frustrating because I'm like, I know you don't like anybody else who's gay and you don't like me either. You just like the idea of the closeness to like something that is very shallow, so much so that you're willing to like put your bigotry to the side for a second to be like, oh, I babysat her. I'm like, no, you're a fucking homophobe. And I don't like you to the day. And I will never like you. My neighbors are boycotting Target for having like a pride line. I'm like, I could give a fuck about y'all. I could give a fuck about y'all. So that in that way really frustrated me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you don't get to be like supportive of this thing now that it's easy for you and fun for you and something for you to fucking brag about.
Yeah, you must feel very used.
So used. So used.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of that, I like love being a lesbian and I love the lesbian community so much. And I love like the community surrounding lesbians that like really fuck with us. I don't know. So there's really bad and there's really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also I love to watch people come out publicly who feel like they can and then like change their identity or not. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's not for everyone, but like for me, it was definitely an integral part of my life.
Well, I think what you're talking about is that by doing it, you're just kind of like leading by example, this idea that everything doesn't have to be so serious. Like you can decide as long as it's you deciding, like then you can decide however and whenever and wherever you want. It can be in your parents' house, it can be on SNL, it can be in a relationship. And like that is, I think, what, if I may speak for myself, like what Gen Z has done for me, right? What young people do for me is I came up at a time when labels meant so much.
Absolutely.
They were, not only were they lifelong, they were like tattoos, right?
Absolutely.
So people were very, very afraid. Like, what if I get something wrong, basically?
Absolutely.
What if I get it wrong? Or like to your point, what if I want to change? Or what if I'm kind of 10% this and 90% that? Or what if I'm in the middle? It was really binary.
Yeah.
And Gen Z, because life has been so serious, Gen Z is kind of balanced it by saying, like, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
It's not that, it's okay. It's make a mistake or not.
Totally.
Decide however you want.
Totally.
Relax.
Yeah.
And there's some way that you did that and the way that you do that, the way you live authentically, that's very relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's very cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
Very
it's
cool.
Nice. It's nice. I like, I don't know. I enjoy it. I also just have like a big like group of like gay friends around me. Like I like have like my like gaggle of lesbians.
So speaking of,
please,
we do a thing here where we ask your friends or people that know you to talk well behind your back.
They talk shit about me.
No.
Okay.
No.
I believe it. It's totally fine.
No, it's like it's like Mean Girls, but not Mean Girls. It's the other side of it, which is basically we got Cara Delevingne. We talked to her today.
Bitch. Such a fucking bitch. Whore. Common whore.
Incredible. By the way, when we called her, she was in Paris and there was her partner was naked in the bed and
so
she was wearing headphones and like she's so, I mean, supermodels
are so hot.
Models are so hot.
Models are so hot.
You know
We got to
what?
start
I'm so
talking
sick
about
of
it more.
people-
Models are so
Models
fucking
are
hot.
hot.
Let's just be clear. Models are
This-
so fucking hot.
I know a lot of this is a hot take.
Yeah.
Models are hot.
Models are hot.
Yeah, and they're pretty on camera, they're pretty during the day, they're pretty during the night.
All the time.
Yeah.
Literally all the
Yeah.
time.
Good job, models. Cara wanted me to ask you a couple questions.
Oh, please.
Okay.
I'm sure they're
She had incredible questions.
I was going to say I'm sure they're very PG and very normal
Okay.
and super
Totally. First of all, what would your drag king name be?
Oh my god.
I know. I'll let you
so
think. It's so
good.
good. I got a little put on the spot, and I
What
picked-
did you say?
Well, I picked what I got nervous.
That's okay.
So I said, like when you're trying to figure out like your dancer name, your exotic dancer name.
Of course.
You do the street that you grew up on and your first pet.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Okay, this is because
What is it?
It was probably because this was said in like 1978.
No, it's good.
But
it's good.
so the street. So I said Bradley Algonquin was my drag king name because that was the street I grew up on, and I had a guinea pig named Bradley.
Oh, I thought your guinea pig's name was Algonquin.
No,
I was like, wait.
Yeah,
Cool.
Algonquin. Yeah, I know.
like,
But anyway, we'll cut this part out. But
No, I like it. I like it. I actually think it's pretty strong.
there's nothing worse than giving a drag name and people going, "Wait, what? Explain it." And then you have to explain it, and then they go,
Yeah.
"No, I like it."
Well, Algonquin is where I
Yeah.
was like, I was more just like, where's the guinea pig?
Yeah,
Algonquin.
actually,
But that was your street name?
so I just gave that to myself. But again, no one's ever going to hear this. We're going to cut all this out.
And my social security is as follows. by the
Okay.
way.
So
Yeah.
what is your drag king name? And do you like, I actually have to say, like, what I really love about you is like your experimentation with mask and femme. You do it a lot in your work and in
Thank
the way
you.
you dress.
Thank you.
And I really relate to that because
Yeah.
I'm always very confused about how to dress.
100 fucking percent.
Very confused. And you present both often. Like you go back and forth. And again, you're showing us by example that you don't have to choose.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I've like watched so many people do it so well.
Who does it well?
I mean, not to be like so annoying, but like my girlfriend does it really well.
I wasn't going to say, but she really does do it well.
Like she's fine as hell. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Take me out. Like it's fine.
She really does.
Fuck. I don't know. I
Believe
wish
me,
I knew.
balked. I didn't know how to answer it.
No,
it's a
I
really
mean-
good question. I mean, we could think of some fun pun like, instead of Timothy Chalamet, you could be called Timothy Chalagay. Is that good?
That's it. That's actually it.
Right?
I can't even explain to you how much exactly that is it, but it is.
Oh my God, we did it.
That's perfect.
And then the other question she had, which was amazing,
I'm sure.
who would be in your girl band? If you could put together a girl band, dead or alive? If you could put together a girl band. Good
Oh my
question,
God.
right?
Okay, I have a real one and I have a fake one.
Okay, great.
Okay, the real one would be me, Karen Carpenter, Beyonce, and maybe like Queen Latifah or something amazing. Something so sick.
Dana Owens.
I
love Queen Latifah.
I'm like, please, that would be so hard.
Have you ever met her?
Again, I was forced
Yeah.
by Cara.
How funny.
No, she takes me up to everybody that I'm scared of.
She is so great. Like no surprise,
No, she's
but
fucking amazing.
she's amazing.
She's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
She's so fucking cool. And it was also just like she's like timeless. She's so timeless to me.
So that's your real band. Then what about you said you had a fake one?
Yes, fake band is me, Nene Leakes, Ellen DeGeneres, and Wendy Williams. That's the
That's
one I
good.
want. That's the one I want.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want that bad. Keep talking about it. I'll take
Who
it
would
as
be
a
your
group.
manager of that band? Who would manage
Probably
that band?
Cara.
Yeah.
She'd manage it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'd manage it. I don't know how much like managing would be like done, but I know that she'd manage it.
And who would be your opening act if you guys went on the road? Maybe like
Like you as your character from Inside Out.
Oh my God, I would dress up as Joy and be your opening act.
Yeah. That'd be super cute.
That would be
But no,
wild.
like
that would
head, like face paint.
Okay.
Like your
Just
true.
face-
Yeah.
That would be like an acid trip.
I would love to do acid whilst doing that.
Totally.
I'd be like, this is fucking awesome. And then we also get Ellen to like do Dory as well.
That would
on the
oh,
side.
Hold on. Now I see it. Now, thank you for that. That's great.
Yeah.
So I'll come out as Joy from
Yeah.
Inside Out, and then
Yeah.
Ellen will join me as Dory.
Oh my fucking
And then
God.
you assume that's all we're going to see of Ellen.
I'd start crying.
Nope. She comes back. She washes her face paint
Right.
off, and she comes back in the band.
As a girl group. Yeah. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, fuck is right.
That's sold out now.
As you would say, that fucks.
No, that fucks.
Yeah, that fucks.
That does fuck, yeah.
Now, what are you listening to these days, watching, doing? Like, how do you check out when you're like, when you need to rest your brain or get away from the hard stuff? What's making you laugh? Where do you go?
I'll watch.
Are you,
Oh, sorry, go.
no, what do you watch?
No, I'll cut myself
I
up.
love to hear what people are watching.
I watch SVU.
Okay.
I watch SVU.
Which one?
Law and Order with Christopher
Mariska.
Maloney and Mariska Hargitay. That's right.
So talk to me about why that's a good checkout for you.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
It's also the writing on that show is so crazy. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, got a perp dead? Yep. What a shame. Raped? Absolutely. Whoa. No trigger warning, right?
They
and
go
then it's
right
like
there.
cut to dum dum. It's so intense and there's so much going on. And you're like, holy shit. This is either I can't tell if this is awesome or if it's so bad. And I think everyone
They're
would agree
intense.
with that. It's quick. And I need something that's quick because I don't want time to think about something else because then I'll start tweaking. And I also think Christopher Maloney's kind of fucking jacked. And it's hot.
He's not kind of fucking
He's
jacked.
super
He's
jacked. Have you ever seen the picture of him in like a middle split when he did like Men's Health? This
Yeah.
one? Love.
I'm going to say something. And I love Christopher Maloney. I did a movie with him.
Go.
I don't like men doing splits.
Can I be honest?
I don't find that attractive.
Yeah.
As
No,
a
it's
straight woman,
totally.
I don't enjoy flexible men.
I couldn't agree more. I don't like, this is, and some of my friends do this and that's okay. I do just want to flag. Some of y'all do this and that's all right. I'm not big into boys flipping.
Doing backflips?
We got to cut that out.
Oh, I don't like. Okay, and this
I don't
is
like
just
boys.
my right. You don't even like boys.
No.
But this is just my personal preference. But
Yeah.
I totally agree. Any kind of like
Yeah.
goofy gymnastics.
Totally. I've just been like verbally and physically assaulted by too many like theater boys,
Yeah.
theater like twinks, the straight theater twinks who
Yeah.
ruined my life as kids who
Yeah.
were like, wait, I do a flip. And so the director was like, front and center. Front and center.
They're like, do that flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, come on, Joey. And like,
Yeah.
Joey's only getting front and center because the
of the
director
flip.
has a massive crush on him and he can do a flip.
This is before
It's
your
weird.
time, but there was a great movie called The Outsiders. Do you know that movie?
Heard of it?
Okay, so it was like based off of a book, and it was
Yes.
all young Rob Lowe and young Patrick Swayze and
Yeah, boys.
all these boys.
Yep.
And Tom Cruise is famously in it, and he's
Okay.
and it's one of his first films, and he's like one of the bad guys. And I remember being like, he's cool, and then he does a backflip in it, and I was like,
Tapped out.
No,
Immediately out.
I was like,
Immediately out.
he lost it for me.
There's something about it that's a bit vulnerable. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
cut that out. You're a boy. What are you doing?
Yeah. And look, I've seen you lift your leg. You are very flexible. Now, girls can be flexible. Boys shouldn't be flexible.
Boys shouldn't be allowed to be flexible. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out now.
But I've seen you sing and lift your leg like this, where
Yeah.
your leg is like up.
And that too is similar to the flipping, something that people shouldn't do when
That's
they're
not
singing.
true. If you can do it, you should do it all the
Oh,
time.
if you're like dancing or doing something fucking incredible, absolutely. But like people shouldn't do what I did. That
I'm
was
gonna
weird.
take back my thing though
That
about
was
boys and gymnastics for one reason. 2 times I found men doing gymnastics exciting. One was in Footloose when Kevin Bacon's stunt double during his dance break,
Yeah.
he swung on a high bar in a barn. And I was like,
but that's cool. That's not a bar.
That was cool. That was cool.
That's like, what are you doing on that pole, you little slut? That's cute. That's cute. That's okay.
Cute. And I liked
fine.
it. And it didn't bother me.
Yeah.
And the other one was that great gymnast that was on the pommel horse. That one
with the glasses.
Obsessed with him.
Okay, cute. He can do that. But that's like that's his job.
That's his job. You know what?
That's his job.
If backflips and splits are your job,
do it.
Do it.
Tenfold. Go
Sexy.
for it. Love it.
You're good at your job.
Commit.
If you're just doing it in the middle of the street, keep walking.
And I'm not saying that like if I could flip, which I can't. So I'm not hating because I can't do it.
Are you? Wait a minute. Hold on. You just brought something up. Do you think we're hating on it because we can't do it?
Literally, no. I think it's weird. I'm sorry. And by the way, that doesn't mean that other people should say it's weird about anybody else, okay? Because I love my friends, and if they want to flip, fucking flip. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing.
You know, if the back flippers come for us,
they're gonna fucking
whatever. I'm ready. If the back flippers come from us, we can just run away because they're back flipping all the time.
But they'll kick us.
They will kick us.
Think about the strength in that thigh.
I mean, have you ever done this? Where I love Law and Order, the original Law and Order, the first like 12 seasons, like with Benji Bratt, and
I've never watched it. I'll lock in.
It's so good with Jerry Orbach and Asa Pathamurkison as the lieutenant. It's just like it's the early Law and Orders that it's the sui generis. It's the mothership that all of them were based off of, and they have that little exchange always before the bump, and you can sometimes guess the last line.
Absolutely,
I love doing that.
Oh my God, there was one last night I wish I could remember because it's just so crazy. It's so crazy. I'm like, I can't imagine delivering that line.
Right, like there's a body found in Central Park, and someone's like, yeah, it was during the marathon, and the suspect was found here under the tree, and then Jerry Orbach comes over and just goes like, well, I guess you're not making it to the finish line today.
Exactly.
And you're just like, ah!
Exactly. I cannot imagine having to deliver that line. I would walk out. I'd walk right on out of a set. I'd be like, you know what?
I disagree. I think you'd nail it.
Oh my God. I could. My suspension of disbelief or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at that. If there's a line that I'm like, I can't do this, I like totally shut down as a person.
I'm going to say that you're underestimating yourself because what I have learned about you, Reneé, if I may, is that you're pretty good at overriding nerves to level up. You've done it over and over again.
Yeah.
How do you get through the scary parts? What do you do?
I really just don't take it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I just do not take it seriously. Because when I take myself too seriously, I panic.
Yeah.
I panic because it's like oftentimes it's truly not about, as much as I hate to say this, it's truly not about me. So, and no one fucking use that against me.
Okay, but like, you know what? I'm going to just finish by saying this. I've seen examples of you're like a very loving and supportive person in real time. And I know that about you, I heard that about you.
Thank you.
Can you advocate for yourself the same way?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, great.
Oh, with a quickness. Yeah. Because like people,
great.
Kids are assholes. People are assholes. I was an asshole. Like I'm sure there were so many times I can recall that like people were assholes to me when I was growing up in school. And I guarantee that there were 10,000 times that I was so mean to somebody else for no reason because I was pissed at myself or pissed off at somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know. That's not to say that sometimes I'm not an asshole. I totally am.
Yeah, but just like how you said earlier, you may want to identify as a nice person soon.
I know. I might need to like tap into that like sort of like little like pigtail kind of infinity scarf girl again.
Oh my God, we're back to the infinity scarf. That was perfect, full circle, just like the infinity scarf.
Totally. I'm straight again.
You're straight again.
I'm straight again.
Oh, that's what I do to people. Sorry, ladies. I made Reneé straight again.
Fuck.
I know.
Fuck.
Don't worry. We'll get her back. We'll get her out of the room. We'll get her back.
Yeah. Come out with the lesbians. You'll be gay yourself.
I mean, I wish.
Oh my God, literally come out. We go out every weekend. Come out.
Where are you going this weekend?
Literally wherever.
Okay, that's not a place.
The problem
Literally
is
wherever.
the problem is
You go out late.
No, well, yeah, but like you'll be so fine, I promise.
What time do you leave the house?
Like, what time do you want to leave the house?
I'm asking you, what time does your night start?
Like a 9.
A 9? Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Nine's
because we'll
not
get
bad.
like dinner before because you need to eat if you're gonna go out.
I can't do two things. It's either one,
I
it's
know.
out or dinner.
I get it. I get
And
it.
you know what? I'm so sorry. I can't go.
That's okay. That's totally okay.
I'm so stressed. I'm so tired.
Don't
about
worry.
It.
Don't worry.
And
Don't
I know
worry.
9 means 9:30, and then
Totally.
it's gonna take us a while to get our
10:30.
food.
Lesbians.
Yeah,
It's
10:30,
super late.
and then my stomach is full, and
You need an antacid.
yeah, and I'm gonna have to take a Pepsid or something.
That's okay.
But have a good time and tell me how it goes.
100%. I'll
Okay.
send you photos.
Reneé, thank you so much for doing this. This is so fun.
Thanks for having
This
me.
was a blast. Thank you, Reneé Rapp. You were awesome. And, this is the part of the show where I just give little shout outs. It's the polar plunge, if you will, where we go deeper. So first of all, check out Flossie Baby on TikTok and probably other platforms. She's hilarious. And she was at the beach when Reneé fell in love. So she's technically good luck. And also, because we're talking about music, I just want to point out that our theme song, the Good Hang theme song, is written by the great Amy Miles. Amy Miles is a singer-songwriter from New York City, my dear friend for over 25 years. She's incredibly talented. She wrote this for us, and so many of you want to hear the whole song. And so we want you to go to Spotify. Go to Spotify and check out Amy Miles and check out the Good Hang theme song. You can get it there and show her some love because she's so talented and she's my friend and I love her. Thank you, Amy. Okay, thanks everybody. Never know how to end these. Bye. You've been listening to Good Hang. The executive producers for this show are Bill Simmons, Jenna Weiss-Berman, and me, Amy Poehler. The show is produced by The Ringer and Paper Kite. For The Ringer, production by Jack Wilson, Kat Spillane, Kaya McMullen, and Alea Zanaris. For Paper Kite, production by Sam Green, Joel Lovell, and Jenna Weiss-Berman. Original music by Amy Miles.